Hey everyone, I'm Justin Trapp, and this is the Ministry Minute Podcast, where I share real stories to encourage you and inspire you in your ministry journey. Today's story isn't about numbers or platforms. It's about a pair of worn-out shoes and the kind of kindness that never wears out. When I was 18 years old, I traveled to a small church in Clute, Texas, with a seasoned evangelist. It was a quiet Sunday service. I sat on the front row, just a few seats down from Pastor John Brayton. As I sat there on the front row, Pastor Brayton noticed something most people didn't: my shoes. They were worn out. Dress shoes with holes in the soles. He saw them while the district youth director preached, and he didn't forget. After lunch, he quietly asked us to follow him. We pulled into a gas station. He walked up to the ATM, withdrew $80, and then motioned for me to come to him. He reached out and handed me the money and said with a smile, "I noticed your shoes could use a little love. Please, let this be my gift to you for a new pair." No fanfare, no need for recognition, just simple generosity, quietly given. That was over 20 years ago, and I still remember it, not because of the shoes, but because of the kindness to a lowly intern. Pastor John just didn't meet a need. He modeled the kind of care I've seen in pastors across the country. These days, it's easy to see clips online and think pastors are all driving Bentleys or preaching prosperity. But here's what I've learned. 99.9% of the pastors I've met are the opposite of what goes viral. They're underpaid, overworked, kind, generous, faithful, and they're showing up week in, week out to serve people like Pastor John did that day. Sometimes ministry isn't loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's just a quiet act of generosity to a young man who couldn't afford to buy himself some new shoes. This has been your Ministry Minute. I'm Justin Trapp. Thanks for listening.